to the Chicken to Go restaurant and got lunch. It's lunchtime right now. So this is the Walter Knott bucket, which I believe has 9 pieces of chicken in here. Oh, that's cute. They put the little biscuits on the top. Okay, that makes it difficult for me though. Presumably, I'm supposed to take this out. Just gonna put that over there. Then it comes with the bucket, about 9 pieces of chicken. Ooh, chicken. And then you get 2 sides, but you also get mashed potatoes and gravy. So there's mashed potatoes, gravy, corn, and then potato salad. That's what we got. What are the other sides?
Rhubarb.
There's like a rhubarb.
It's like a
coleslaw, and
there's a couple others.
Some other stuff. If you've ever been to the chicken dinner restaurant, it's the exact same sides. So yeah, I'm gonna take it. And then you can also add bread to your order for $2.99. This is like cheesy bread. It's got cheese on the top. And see, okay, here's the thing, right? Yes, last week when we went, we got a pie and it was $13, $12.99. If you go to the Chicken to Go restaurant, you can add it to your order for $11. So
And you don't have to wait in the
separate
line.
And you don't have to wait in the separate line for the bakery when you order your products. There was also a lot of people waiting in line for the bakery. The bakery line went a lot slower than the Chicken to Go line, probably because there's more stuff, so it takes people longer to choose. Yeah, I don't actually think I've ever had the Knott's chicken on camera. I know I've tried the biscuits for you guys on camera because we were trying the Christmas jam, but oh, this one's, I picked the worst one. It's like burned. It's got a little bit of oil burn. That's fine. I'll just pick that part off later, but it's good chicken. It's very chewy. We did learn something interesting because we also went to the marketplace and bought the cookbook. And in the cookbook they were saying that this chicken recipe is designed to be reheated. So before you serve it, you're supposed to fry it a second time to reheat it, which I think is interesting. And it kind of explains how it's so like crispy on the outside always. These actually traveled pretty well. You know, we live quite a ways away from Knott's proper. We live in Los Angeles. We don't live in Anaheim, but this is like still pretty crispy. It doesn't do that thing that sometimes, you know, you get KFC and then you bring it back home and it's like soggy. No, this is like still crispy, so that's good. I like that. Travels well. Let's try some sides. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, potato salad. This is different from the potato salad they serve inside the parks. It's got a very strong, like, vinegary aftertaste, but it's like a sweet vinegar. More like a rice vinegar kind of. Actually, it's probably wine. It's like red wine vinegar or something. It's also a little bit eggy, which is interesting to me. Is this just corn? This is corn. You guys know what corn tastes like. I think I've had the mashed potatoes and gravy on camera, but that's fine. We'll try it again. They were being good. That's the one I put in my mouth, so I'm using the other ones. Oh, so it's a white gravy, and you gotta kind of stir it because it does get a skin on the top. So, pro tip, stir your gravy. Okay, that was maybe too much gravy for that amount of potatoes. Yep. Actually, these ones are better than the ones they serve in the park. They're a little bit chunkier. The ones in the park are sometimes too smooth, and they taste like they've come out of a box, you know, the instant mashed potatoes kind of thing. Yeah. So these are a little bit better. They're not great. They're not my favorite mashed potatoes ever, but that's a personal preference thing. I don't like the texture of them. I prefer mine a lot more smashed rather than like truly mashed. But again, personal preference. If you prefer the like smoother texture, you'll probably love the mashed potatoes at Knott's. They're very reminiscent of like KFC mashed potatoes, but just with the country gravy instead of the brown gravy. And yeah. What?
Biscuits and poison.
I've had biscuits and boysenberry for them, right? We did the Christmas jam, and then I had it with boysenberry too. It's boysenberry jam. You guys know what boysenberry jam tastes like, and I've had the biscuits for you before, so I don't want to make this video super long or anything. Oh, do you want me to try the bread though? That's kind of new. Let's open the bread. We'll try the bread. Oh, well, okay, that's already open. Let's pick a piece with actual cheese on it. Oh, it's like super soft. You guys have, oh wow, it's like super soft. This is like almost white bread texture. So it's like very like fresh and it's not stale at all. So yeah, just. You don't really get a lot of cheese flavor. There's cheese on the top, but it's more for decoration, I think, than like taste. It's a little bit cheesy, but it's not. If you've ever had cheese bread from, where is it?
Shots maybe.
Yeah, Shots Bakery or
Bishop.
in Bishop, or just any kind of like cheese bread that's got like cheese on it. This is not as cheesy. The bread itself though is super soft and like super tender, and I love it, but it's just like not cheesy. So I would say if you're getting it because it's cheesy bread, it's just bread, but it's got a little bit of a cheddar taste to it. It's not cheesy. That's maybe a misnomer. But yeah, I guess I'll take another bite of this bread, and I will see you guys all in the next one.